North Country Outdoors Radio. North Country Outdoors Radio. North Country Outdoors Radio.
All right, everybody, Kurt Quinnell back on Lake of the Woods. I'm on my way out this morning. I'll let you see out the window. It's weather is warm. It's been a while since I've had a report out, but its conditions are wonderful. All right, I don't have any trouble getting out. It's early. It's 7:30, and I'm on my way out. I'm in the big fish house. It's got lights. I left the heat on last night, so I shouldn't even have to drill any holes this morning. It should be in good shape. With this warm weather, different conditions can happen on the ice. Cracks can come up, heaves can come up. The ice will be shifting. It was cracking a little bit yesterday, but you just kind of watch that. Looks like I'm the first one out on the trail this morning. Fishing has been about the same. Yesterday I was going to shoot some video, and geez, I caught a ton of fish, and the couple of three nice ones that I had, I lost every one. I was so mad when I came in, I deleted everything and said I'm going to go again tomorrow. Today is a new day. All right, here we are. We're all set up. The heat stayed on all night. It's beautiful in here this morning. The holes are open. Everything's great. We're going to hit it on another great day on Lake of the Woods. Now, kind of mentioned on the way in my complaining that yesterday I came out ready to shoot video, and nothing really happened. I mean, I caught fish all day, the usual, little fish. I had a 15-inch sauger and a 14-inch sauger after fishing for about 3 hours that I kept. But I had three really good fish on. Perfect. They all got off halfway up the hole. I was so mad that I came in and I got rid of all the video, deleted the whole works, and said, well, I'll try again tomorrow. So that's what I'm out here to do now. It's not that the fish aren't around, but yesterday it just wasn't my day out here. I didn't break anything, so overall I was really happy with the way things went. But now today is a new deal, a new day, and when those big guys come along, I'll be ready for them. And boy, it'll be a different story. So I'll get the lines in the water. It's only about 10 to 8. And yesterday, it's been about 9 o'clock the last few days. 9 o'clock is when they start biting. And I had a couple of bites at 9, but 10 was when the nicer fish started coming in. So I'm going to spend the whole morning out here anyway, and I'm just going to chill and relax and be thankful for the fact that I'm out here from Lake of the Woods, Minnesota. While we're waiting for the next bite to come along, I'll give you the fishing report, all right? This is heading toward mid-January. This is a good fishing time on Lake of the Woods. Now, I'm scouring Facebook day and night trying to pick up information for you guys, but some people are doing really, really well, and other people are struggling. I guess that's kind of the way it always is. Every place, every location around the lake that you can fish, we're getting good reports from. And we're getting some reports that maybe aren't so good from. To catch fish, pay attention, watch your electronics, keep your bobbers moving a little bit if you've got bobbers on, and work it. It pays off in the long run all day. And you see where people are catching their limits in a couple of hours. Well, if you're going to keep a 13-inch sauger, and it's not wrong to keep it a 13-inch sauger, you can get your limit out here in a couple of hours. But you're going to be out here all day fishing. My personal size is 14 inches on saugers and 15 or better on walleyes, and with that in play, it's going to take you most of the day to get what you want. You're going to have a day of fishing, have a day of fishing. If you want to get done early and go home, get done early and go home. That's completely all right. But for the next 3 weeks, Lake of the Woods is going to be as good as it can be in the winter. Fishing, the fish are there, and there are fish of every size. There's a lot of these, but there are these too. We get them every day. Yesterday I lost all three of mine that were like that. See, I still haven't gotten over it. It may not start going here for a while. But it's nice to be able to get out when it's still dark, come into the house, it's heated, everything's ready to go, no problems. Now let's see if we can get the fish to bite, all right? All right, there's my jigging spoon heading back. I just had a serious looker. Got a bait in my other hook, but I'll leave this sitting here in case they come back. You can watch. You watch it for me while I bait my hook. There we go. There we go. This is not a bad fish. This one keeps. 11 after 10 o'clock. I thought the bite would start at 10. This is a good fish here. Big sauger. Holy smokes. This is a big one. Big and thick and fat. This is going to go 16 inches, I bet anything. Heck. 17.5-inch sauger. First one in the bucket today is a worthwhile one. A little bit after 10. I suffered through a couple of hours of this. Slow stuff with some little ones. Now, here they come. One in the bucket. I can actually even have some today, so this is good. Patience is the key, you know. I got this one on the little white, and it's a little bit goofy here now with the fish, but well, let's get another. I'd have been happy with a 17-inch walleye, real happy in there, but a 17-inch sauger, that's a pretty unusual fish. There's another one down there, if I can get back in time. Well, another fish came up off the bottom and looked, and went right back down. So you wonder now why that fish came up. Did he back off because I picked up my jigs and scared him away, or? Oh, this one's coming. Oh, here it comes. Ooh, this is a nice one. I'm afraid. Oh. This is a fish. It is a big fish. But it seems like it's just passing through. See, it's not really paying much attention. Probably a sturgeon. Or a pike or something just swam by. Really get your blood racing though, that's for sure. That happens a lot. You don't get it captured on the camera very often, but that was good. Missed him on that one, so I'll have to rebait, but he might show up on this one here before I get done. Took me again. Took me again. These fish have been in your bugging me, and this is a nice one. Yep. Another nice big sauger here. I mean, 16-inch variety saugers. Crazy. It's just crazy. Nice. Good fish there. Okay, well, it's a 15-inch sauger. So that's awfully good news. And I think another one was coming up with it. Yeah, since 10 it's been much better. Got another fish on here too. Let's see if we can get him to come up on this one. Come on, buddy. Here he comes. Oh, he's moving up. Come on. Another one. another good one too. Well, this one's a walleye. But he really bit this one. Let's see if I can get this hook out of here without hurting him too bad. Alright, well, I'm keeping this one now. A little bit skinny. Let me give you a good picture of him here. Alright? But he's plenty long. Yeah, 15-inch walleye. Yeah, poor thing. He inhaled that. Another one on this line over here. It's another just fine fish. Yeah, it's not a whopper, but this absolutely keeps. Well, this is probably one of those 14-inchers. I'll measure them, which I always do, but when you look at a 17-incher and then a 15-incher, the 14-incher might seem kind of small. It didn't take long for that one to come up and get it either. Yep, 14-inch sauger right on the nose. Here comes the whopper. He's on this one. There we go. This is it. This is big. And I'm not going to lose this one, alright? Like I've lost every other fish lately. Come on. Get in the hole. Here he comes. He's coming. There we go. So I can get a big fish on without him getting away. Huh? And again, I was messing with some little ones. This probably is going to be a slot. But he was hooked good. Not getting off. Really nice fish. Maybe he's a 19-incher, but it looks like a 20 to me. And it is a 21-inch walleye. Wrap it up and head in now. But it was sure an interesting morning. Patience paid off. I sat here from 10 to 8 until heck almost 10 o'clock before things really started going. But the last 40 minutes were just awesome. I had these and I had that nicer 22-incher, whatever it was, that we put back. But these are really nice. About time I had some fish again. We got a fish fry coming up. Lake of the Woods goes pretty steady through the month of January. All right, it's going to be good. Some days better than others, depending on what the weather's doing. But hang in there. If you feel like you have to move around, move around. But when the fish start going, you know, that's when you're going to get them. And if you're running from spot to spot, drilling holes at biting time, you sure could miss it. So you got a couple of ways to go. Choose the right one for the day, and good luck to you. From Lake of the Woods, I'm Kurt Quinnell. Thanks for tuning in on these videos. I appreciate it. Remember to keep it clean out there. Take your debris off the ice with you when you're done for the day. So hopefully I'll see you soon somewhere out here on the ice.
North Country Outdoors Radio.
All right, let's pack it up, buddies. Let's go.